How do you know if your idea is going to make money? Stop guessing. Most people don't fail because their idea is bad. They fail because they never actually knew if they're going to make money. They guess, they build, they hope, and by the time reality hits, they've already wasted months, sometimes years, on something that was never going to work. If you ever had an idea and thought, this could be big, this video is going to save you a massive amount of time. Here's a trap almost everyone falls into. You get an idea, it feels exciting, maybe even obvious. So you start doing what feels productive. You build a website, design a logo, think about branding, maybe even creating a product. And along the way, you ask people what they think. Friends say, that's a great idea. Family says, you should definitely do that. But none of that matters. Because there's one question no one is answering. Will someone actually pay for this? And most people avoid answering that question early because deep down, they're afraid the answer might be a no. So instead of testing, they build. Instead of validating, they invest time, energy, and money. And by the time they realize the truth, they're already too far into it. But there's a much smarter way to do this. A way to know before you build anything whether your idea is going to make money. No guessing, no hoping, no waste of time. And once you understand this process, you'll never approach ideas the same way again. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact framework I use to evaluate any idea, the 3 signals that tell you if it's going to make money, and a simple way to test it in less than 24 hours. This is how you move from guessing to knowing. So let's talk about the first part, the core truth. Let's start with the most important idea in this entire video, and that is, your idea does not matter. That might sound harsh, but it's true. People don't pay for ideas, they pay to solve problems. And not just any problems, they pay to solve problems that are painful, urgent, or expensive. Think about it. People don't wake up and say, I want to try this random new product today. They wake up with problems like, I need more customers, I'm not making enough money, I don't have time, I'm stuck. If your idea solves one of these, you have something valuable. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't matter how creative or innovative it is, it won't sell. So the first shift you need to make is this. Stop thinking about your idea and start thinking about the problem it solves. Let's talk about the signals. When I look at any idea, I run it by 3 simple filters, or I like to call it 3 signals. If it passes all 3, there's a high chance it's going to make money. If it doesn't, I'll move on. So, signal number 1. Are people already paying for this? This is the most important signal. Before you do anything else, ask, are people already spending money to solve this problem? Look for competitors, services, products, freelancers offering similar solutions. If you can find people making money solving this problem, that's a good sign, because it means demand already exists, customers are already educated, you don't have to convince people to care. On the other hand, if no one is paying for anything like your idea, that's not a hidden opportunity. That's a warning. It usually means one of 2 things. The problem isn't real, or people don't value it enough to pay. You don't want to create demand from scratch. You want to step into a demand that already exists. Don't create demand, find it. Signal number 2. Is the problem painful enough? Not all problems are equal. Some are annoying, some are inconvenient, but only a few are worth paying to solve. Ask yourself, what happens if someone doesn't fix the problem? If the answer is nothing really, they won't pay. But if the answer is they lose money, they lose time, they feel stress or frustration, now you have something. For example, helping someone grow their Instagram might be interesting, but helping a business get more paying customers is valuable. The difference is pain. The stronger the pain, the easier the sale. If it's not painful, it won't get paid. Signal number 3. Can you clearly define the customer? This is where most ideas fall apart. If your idea sounds like, this could help everyone, it will sell to no one. Strong ideas are specific. They sound like, I help specific person solve specific problem. For example, I help real estate agents generate more leads using short form video. That's clear. You know who it's for, what problem it solves, what results it delivers. And clarity makes it easier to communicate, sell, deliver results. If you can't clearly define the customer, you're not ready yet. If it's for everyone, it's for no one. Now, let's talk about the 24-hour test. There's several steps here. Step 1, create a simple offer. You don't need a website, you don't need branding, you need one sentence. I help X achieve Y result using Z. Example, I help local business get customers using short form video. That's it. Step 2, find real people. Go where your customers already are. LinkedIn, Instagram, emails, local businesses. You're not looking for traffic, you're looking for conversations. Step 3, reach out. Keep it simple. Don't overthink the message. Something like, hey, I got a quick question. Are you currently trying to get more customers for your business? I've been helping others do this using short form video. That's it. No pitch, just start the conversation. Step 4, ask for sale. This is where most people hesitate. They ask for feedback instead of commitment. Feedback does not pay. You want to know, will someone actually move forward? So ask, would you be interested in trying this? If they say yes, you're on the right track. If they don't respond, adjust your approach. But if you can get someone to book a call, agree to work with you, or even pay a small amount, that's your signal, that's your validation. Here's a shift that changes everything. Stop asking, is this a good idea? And start asking, is this a problem people will pay to solve? Because that's the only thing that matters. Once you understand this, you stop wasting time, you stop building things no one wants, and you start focusing on what actually works. Real problems, real people, real demand. That's how you move from guessing to knowing and thinking to executing. And once you master this process, you can test any idea quickly. If you got value from this and you want more real strategies on business, AI, growth, and turning ideas into real results, please subscribe, because this channel is all about cutting through the noise and showing you what actually works. And if you have an idea right now, don't build it, test it. Thank you.
If you found this information useful, please like and subscribe so we can grow this channel. Thank you.